Hey guys, WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR The Game 2013 Career Mode for Part 6. Going to Texas. Hopefully, you can hear me, unlike last part. That was embarrassing. So I don't think any of that's going to be an issue. So, yeah, Martinsville went extremely well. We gained 14 spots and points because of our victory, and our first win, and top 10, and top 5 of the season. So we leapfrogged a lot of people. Texas might be back to kind of normal, just average race maybe, I'm not sure. But we do have an engine upgrade, which is something Clable at this point didn't have. So my goal, my week-long strat of just surpassing him every race, I don't know if it's going to happen. He got 10th originally. It took a lot of things for that to happen. So I don't know how I'm going to fare out. But our next goal is just basically get a $350,000 chassis. We already almost have 200,000, so if we finish really good in this one, we could get pretty close to it, but it's hard to say. It's hard, yeah. So, but yeah, we'll jump right into it. And yeah, actually, before we do, always a big shout out to my YouTube Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for supporting my channel. Again, I appreciate the perks you get early access to videos, as well as channel emotes and all that good stuff for when I stream. So, thank you as always. Now, further ado, I'll show you the settings, and I'll do some practice and stuff. So here's our settings: 67 laps, 20% race length, tire wear, and fuel times 2, champion difficulty, the hardest, and everything else on full. So we'll go with that. I'll put in my basic bitch boy setups, which is basically tire pressure and grill tape stuff. So I will do that real quick, and then I'll do some practice. On the back straightaway of our second lap, we got 32nd on our first one. This one might be a little bit better, but I did not hit the angle I wanted to in turn 3, but that's still a good bit better. From what I saw in practice, the straightaways are going to kill us. We're going to have to bank on the AI to mess up the whole race just to do something. That's 26. That's honestly not too bad. Considering how slow I felt like we were in practice, that's pretty good. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'm expecting a traditional 2013 shit show of just epic proportions. Brad's on pole, Dale Jr.'s second. Kurt, again, nowhere to be found, which is very frustrating. That just upsets me. But that's the rest of the order, and we'll have Mike, Joy, and Daryl take it away. Oh, and the game crashed. What? This is starting to become like NASCAR rivals with all the damn crashing. God damn. Okay, let's see. Okay, kept my qualifying. Is this gonna make this a race? Is this race going to be a day race because of this when the game crashes? It does that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my God! It is a night race still. I really didn't expect that. Okay, let me put my basic setup in, and then we'll have Mike, Joey, and Daryl take it away, and hope the game doesn't implode on itself.
Here we are at one of America's greatest cathedrals of speed. Mike Joy and Daryl Waltrip welcoming you to Texas Motor Speedway and the Samsung Mobile 500.
Mike, you hit the nail on the head. This joint is bad fast. It's one of the fastest tracks on the circuit. It's also one of the biggest races. Everybody comes here, they want to win those cowboy hats and shoot those 6-shooters.
Carl Edwards has 3 wins here, 5 drivers tied with 2 apiece.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys I think you can favor here. The Roush cars look really, really good this week.
They say everything's bigger in Texas. Let's find out who's best in Texas.
Alrighty, here we go. 67 laps. I remember Clayable's race here was really bad with all the wrecks, so I got this weird feeling it's going to happen to me too. But, yeah, we'll see. Juan Pablo Montoya in the defense car. He knows. He's ready for this shit show. He's well prepared. Good props to him. Jesus Christ, this car is very slow on the starts. I don't even know what to say. That is just awful. We went from 26th to 36th, and we're getting split in so many different ways. Michael McDowell, that's got speed wrong. He didn't get to that car yet. That was just awful. So much spots lost. But they kept the green. They're doing their patented checkups, so we'll go off the track, make some passes. Yay, that's nice. Maybe we'll have some kind of green flag runs as Scott Speed hit the outside wall back there, but yeah, this is nice. As long as Bobby doesn't chop me off. Okay, he didn't. Thank you. All right, this is okay. We'll get by Eric Almirola. I don't know how I made that pass up on the high side. That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. That was scary. Go in the grass, make some passes up. Alright. Alright, this is... Alright, good, good. We're making up spots. We're doing things. P25. I mean, we're on the bottom of a 3-wide situation, maybe, but I'm giving them all the racetrack in case they ping-pong off the wall. They didn't do that, so that's good. So, poor whoever's behind me. God, that fucking checkup in turn 3 so bad. I really had to just screw up my entire line, but we'll somehow get a run off the corner. The AI... Okay, well, that's our first yellow. Happened behind me. It might be still too early to pit, but at least we got a couple laps in. That was nice. Yep, and there we go. Wasn't a wall pop. It was just a typical NASCAR 2013 wreck. Obviously, we stayed out. Some people pitted, so now this is where it's going to start to have everyone on all different types of strategies. We're 22nd up on the outside. I don't think that's a good idea, just based on how that first start of the race went. Maybe that's just not the lane we want to be in. Also, Jeff Burns beside us for the second time in a row on a restart. That's interesting. But, yeah, I don't know how many spots we're going to drop. We dropped like 10 or 8 spots the other restart, so I don't know. But, yeah, we're just... I guess we just need the transmission upgrade to get this car to be a little bit quicker. I guess maybe that's the problem. In terms of engine power, it doesn't seem like it's too bad once, you know, you get up to speed, so it must be just a transmission thing. I don't know, but that might be our next upgrade whenever we get enough money for that, which I don't know if it'll be after this race or not, but got a plan. We dropped a lot of spots, so yeah. And we get our classic checkup, so we'll gain a bunch of spots back. They're bouncing off the wall and everything. But hey, we completed a lap, so that's impressive. And that's a classic AI wreck. We'll split the middle, get through it. That was pretty cool. Again, it was neat. I like that. It was pretty badass. I guess we'll stay out again, but yeah, it's, I don't even know what to say. That was just, yeah, they wrecked themselves off the corner so badly. AI really suck here. It's kind of amazing. Mark Martin inherits the lead. We are 11th. We're on the inside line, which I guess is good, so maybe we'll drop back only 9 spots. Don't know. I guess we'll have to figure that out, but maybe people gotta start placing that on their bingo card. How many spots will we lose off turn 2? Because I feel like, at least in one lap, we'll probably be about 10 spots, if I had to guess. Amazed I did not wreck there, but that was not even 10 spots that we lost. It was about 6. Maybe a little bit less, so that was kind of impressive. I was trying really careful to be just cautious in turn 3, because I don't know what they're going to do. I'm terrified. And again, I'm so slow in the starts, there's really not a whole lot I can do other than just really just stay out of their way. I can't really be in their draft. I'm afraid to even be up that high, because as you saw, Brad just kind of sent it, so I'm a little scared about that. That's nice. We gained some spots in the top 15. I don't know where this puts us in terms of tire strats or anything. Again, that's all just like flipped upside down, so I have no clue who's on old tires, who's on new ones. But yeah, they're all over the place. But if the more laps we get in, the more likely we can go caution free. 2 laps or whatever, that was clearly not enough, or 3. I don't even know how much that was, but yeah, it's just. We can't even get a race in. Like, we can't even do anything. Because they wreck so much. And the AI are just so incompetent of just getting around this track. It's not on Bristol levels of bad yet. But if we keep going at this rate, it might be. So we are currently 2nd. Okay. Okay. So that's really bad because we're on the outside. And we'll probably lose 10 spots or maybe. I don't know. But I think the next yellow will definitely pit. Maybe I was pushing it, staying out. On this one, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out, but yeah. So, alright, I'll see you all in the top 15. So, who had me being 11th after all that? It couldn't have been me, because I really thought I was going to drop more spots, but I didn't. On semi-old tires, so that's kind of interesting in that regard. Yeah, they're just all over the place. I'm just trying to stay away from them. I'm just trying to be a good civilian and just back off, give them a lot of space. And they're actually not doing too bad. I feel like the reason why we're doing so good is because the AI keep checking up and brake checking each other so much I can do stuff and then we get another yellow. So This is just awful. I want to race. That's why I played this game. I didn't think this would be like a Bristol. Well, I guess. Oh, jeez. Edwards got the wall pop of the century there. My God, he just got eviscerated. Alright, I'm pitting. I think it's that time, so. Alright. So that's going to put us out at, I don't know, Dave Blaney's leading. So more than half the field, less than half the field pitted. So we are 35th. All right. So we'll definitely be last off of turn 2. That's my bold prediction. Well, I can't say we were last exiting turn 2, but we're pretty damn close to it. Frickin' Scott Speed poked his nose in there, and I didn't move up quick enough, and then all that happened. But we didn't wreck. We're okay. The car doesn't look okay, but we're okay. And that's another classic wall pop and more wrecks, so now we can stay out and just gain spots that way. It's sad that this, I mean, it's really turning into like a Bristol type of race where we're just going to gain a majority of our spots just during the cautions, so I guess that's what we're going to have to expect because we're barely going to be able to have any green flag laps, which is really freaking depressing. So we're 31st, we gained spots, but I mean, we're going to go back to like 40th anyways because our car is such crap on the start, so like like we need laps. We need some kind of laps to get around here just to gain time, because I think we could maybe do something with how weird the AI just get around here normally, but we need to have green flag runs. And we're not getting any of that. Why on earth did the car act like that? What the fuck was that? And how on earth was that not a yellow? Okay. I just turned and it just snapped. It was so unusual. And that is... Oh, that's a DNF. Oh, that's 2 DNFs. Whoops. So now we have 41 cars in the field. Wow. I don't know why on earth the car just did that going through 1 and 2. It didn't do that this whole race, and then it's just like, oh, we're just going to get loose. I don't know why it did. It was just so bizarre. Alright, well, I think that's the first yellow on my behalf, so add that to the caution list. Alright, well, that was a typical bad start, but hey, they're checking up a lot. We're getting a lot of spots, so that's appreciated. Now we're back to actually running better than where we originally started, and Dave Blaney's still holding on to the lead. Maybe holding people up. So, yeah, this is, I mean, it's nice. Christ! This is why I stay all the way down the bottom, because I don't know what the hell the AI are going to do. And then they check up. It's just an utter disaster with how they keep running around here and how everything is. I mean, it's really, really bad. There's smoke clouds and everything being billowed out. Yeah, we're just dropping back, so I have to check up a ton getting through the corner. Really, the front straightaway in the entrance to turn 1 is like the only bit of this track that we gain time in. So that's really the only thing we have for ourselves. More checkups galore. That was an awful angle in the corner, but it worked. We're fine. We're 21st, and the car is loose. I don't know. It's just default setup with tire pressure adjustments and grill tape, but the car is just loose. And I don't understand that. That didn't do that all race long until now. It's kind of cool we're making up stuff on the outside. That's neat. It's neat that you can use multi grooves to some extent. I don't know how much that makes sense because the AI check up a lot, so some of it may not feel as earned, but in this corner, none of that really worked out. But hey, Truex checked up, and another yellow. Kyle sideways. He's still sideways. Is that... No? Kyle saved it, I guess, or did get sideways enough. That's really strange. That's some driver skill right there. Kyle's just chilling on the racetrack. He might be trying to throw out a yellow himself, because he's probably pissed how that wasn't a yellow. I don't blame him. I would probably be pissed too if I was Kyle Busch, so... I don't know. Also running outside. That was really fucking scary. Fucking almost wrecked there. Jesus Christ. We're good. We dodged a monumental bullet there. This is our chance to have a green flag run. That was like our scripted yellow. We somehow avoided that, and I almost... Just keep on going.
Next victim. Right side's clear.
More people hitting the wall and stuff. I mean, they're trying. They're trying really, really hard to wreck. We're up in the top 15. This is pretty nice. cars, I mean, it's not, I mean, now it's not handling too bad. The one thing I will say that's always been really interesting with this game is the arrow push is a very big thing in this game. When you get behind a car, it just plows, so it's always really important to try to get your nose, like, under them to get a little bit of clean air so the car can turn a little bit. Like, I like that detail. That's cool. It's very accurate to how these cars ran in real life. People think that these Gen 6 cars early on were, like, amazing, and they drove, like, great, and it was amazing, but Arrow was a monumental big deal back then, and, well, it still is now, but it wasn't... That was a wall pop! That was an unusual wall pop I've turned to, and wow. That was like a half a wall pop. I haven't had anything like that. I mean, his car didn't, like, veer, that was a weird one. No engine damage, but I don't know what to do now. This is just weird. I'm trying to praise the game, trying to give it something, but the AI just wrecks so much. I guess we'll pit. A lot of people are pitting, so we'll do the same thing and go from there. So the top 11 stayed out. That's bad. And we're gonna cycle out 23rd. So at least I made the right decision. I went with the majority on that one, so that's good. The only problem is top 11 stayed out, so they're gonna be slow, and we're gonna probably get more yellows. That was like probably our best shot to not have a yellow, and it got completely ruined. Whether it's the AI wrecking themselves or the wall pops, I mean, it's almost virtually impossible to have a caution-free race here with how this game is at this track. Logano, I don't even know if that was Logano. He's in a different paint scheme. Almost just freaking right hooked me. But yeah, so. And the crew chief saying people are pitting, so that's even adds more chaos to this already chaotic race. And nobody pits, so my crew chief just gaslight me for no reason. And there's the checkup. And there's the spots we'll gain back, so. We're about to break even, if not more so, oh, it worked out. Frickin' blockbuster. Perfect. I'm trying to turn up the track to give him room. Oh, that's another AI wreck. I almost got turned there, but alright. Alright, now we can just stay out and gain track position. So, what happened? Somebody just hit the wall, and that just ping-ponged everyone into Tony Stewart, who was just an innocent person. So that now puts us 12th. Kurt's 11th, that's cool. Happy. Hopefully Kurt has a good day. He's had a no good, bad, awful year so far in this career mode, so. And we're officially halfway through the race, and I don't know. Whatever, we'll just drop back to like 25th or something during all this. Not quite 25th, but we're 22nd. We'll get a nice run up here on the outside. That was cool. That was pretty neat. Get an amazing run off turn 4. They're going to check up, so I'm going to try to anticipate that. They didn't do it. Shocked. I'm backing off in turn 1, though. I gave myself some extra clearance there just to be extra safe. Dale Jr. sliding up. The AI could barely get around the track themselves. They're like wiggling up the track and everything. They are just on edge. My game just chugged there, so it's trying to code something spectacular or something. It's trying to load that in the future. And another yellow. We just can't even really do anything. There's no racing to be had. It just sucks. Like, I want to race. I didn't think I was playing Wreckfest that was disguised as 2013. I really didn't think that was happening today, but it is. And Pastrana wrecked, so good for him. I wish me gaining all these spots would be a good thing, but it doesn't matter because our car is such trash on the starts. We're just going to lose like 10 spots, so like what does it matter? None of this is interesting anymore because I know what to expect. I know the script. Like, I'm even losing ground on the start. Like, it's just bullshit. Yeah, just about 10 spots. Almost on the dot. 10 spots. It might have been 9, but it was pretty close. But we're still in the top 20, so that's cool. I don't know who's on what strategy anymore. I've lost count of that after the first yellow. But yeah, I just want to go green, man. I want to race. I want to do something. And there's the checkup. There goes like an easy 3 spots there. Up to 11th. Stremi just went up to the wall. Don't know why. They're barely keeping it together back there. I'm just going to stay up high. I think the outside line might work. Just carry more momentum. I don't know anymore. Paul Menard checked up, so that was kind of a smart move on my part to go to the outside. That was just kind of luck. And we'll just kind of gut to the inside. And we're in the top 10. In fact, we're P8. It's kind of crazy. I can actually run with these guys. As underpowered this car is, it's not as bad as I thought. Those starts are just killing us. I mean, I think Kurt pitted with me, so I think he's one of the few that are on my like tire strategy. So good for him. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging around right here. And Ryan Newman's trying to get, might be the first driver to get double-digit wins in this career mode. I don't know. I think Hamlin got it before him, but I don't know. But good for Newman. And we're about to crack up into the top 5. Hamlin checked up at the worst fucking time. Was not expecting that. We dodged a bullet there monumentally, and now we're P4. Oh my god. This sucks. I just want to race. I just want to fucking race in a racing game. Is that too hard to ask? It's just, another wall pop. It wasn't even because they wrecked, like, crowding themselves up at the outside wall. It was a wall pop that glitches them when they... It's unbelievable. It just sucks. I just want to run. I just want to do a fucking race and not have, like, a 5-lap sprint. Everyone's pitting. I'll do the same. That was a last-second decision, but that was a good one because most of the field's pitting, except for Hamlin, because I don't know. So this is going to put me... Actually, a lot of people stayed out. Okay, the top 15 stayed out. We are 19th. Oh boy. So now we got slow cars up there amongst with the fast cars. So this is going to be... Yeah, I see more cautions. That's about the easiest thing I can predict. You go, Kurt. Go get a good finish. And then we're back to like 30th. These starts just kill us so much. And this is all we're getting is short runs. There's nothing I can really do about that. It's just have to get lucky. Like that. That helped. Alright, now we're running better than where we were when we started. So, alright, I think we're actually back to exactly where we're running before caution came out. So that kind of worked out. Look at fucking Kurt just not give a shit. He just ran through Mark Martin. And that's a checkup. That's almost a wreck. And it is a wreck. Oh, someone got up in the air behind me. Damn. Look at Kurt up there in like the top 10. Holy crap. I don't even know if that wasn't him, but there was something. I saw some car get up in the air. Okay, Kurt avoided it. And that was Joey Logano. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's funny. But yeah, another wreck. And we're going to stay out. So now Casey Mears is leading. More people pitted, so oh boy. Now we're 6th, so we're going to probably drop back to 16th or something after all this. Yeah, 16th, right on the dot. Exactly 10 spots. That really sucks. At least our tire wear is good. I don't know if we need to pit one more time. I'm trying to think about that, but it's hard to think about it. It's hard to have strategy when... I mean, I guess there is strategy when there's this many wrecks, but it's a mess. Hey, we're gaining spots again, yay. Ryan Newman's leading again. And we're just kind of chilling up in the top 15. And someone apparently is pitting, so I'm going to go up high. I don't know why I even did that, because sometimes the crew chief just gaslights you and lies. Like that. Like, that's a good instance. That's a wall... That was almost a fucking wall pop. Jesus. And there's another wreck. God. I don't know what to say. This is just awful. And, of course, Remy just got loose, hit the wall, lost talent. And that just ensued a big, nasty, garbage pile of wreck. I'll pit. This will be my last pit stop at the race. And then I can just stay out from here. So, I don't know if this makes sense, but I think we'll be fine pitting at this point, staying out to the end. As, barring we don't get any, like, axle damage or engine damage. Somehow, we were the first out of pit road just about. That was interesting. So that's going to put us... No, we're not the first out of pit road, apparently. No, we're 35th. Alright, so we'll be last off turn 2, and then it'll be basically last to first challenge for the next 15 laps. So, can we make up that ground? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. How do you predict something where they just wreck every, like, lap or two? Like, how? How can you do that? Wow, who would have thought? Well, we're not, like, 43rd. We're 41st. We're the... Yeah, because 2 cars DNF'd. So... Oh, they really were fucking pitting. Those absolute fucking idiots. Crew chief, that would have been a really, really good time to say, hey, people are pitting. Not be fucking silent. Yeah, another car pitted. That checks everything up. Alright, well, I don't know if this helps or not, but If we could just have a green flag run to the end, that would be really, really nice. Just so I could, even if I don't even finish great, just so I can have like a 10-lap run. Because I don't even know what this car is capable of on a long run. That's a big checkup. I should have fucking known better to not do that. I thought he was gonna check up way fucking more. God damn it! I fucking hate this stupid fucking track and how they check up so fucking much. All right, we got a yellow anyway, so it really wouldn't have mattered whatever happened to me there. We didn't get any axle damage. We're fine. We're just gonna stay out. That's unfortunate to never have a green flag run, and then yeah, another wall pop. That's like our third one this race, I think. There's slight axle damage, but I'm just gonna stay out. I'm just we're 16th, so we'll drop back to like 26 or something. So that's not bad.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Crew chief, I don't know when you're being right. And look, fucking Montoya, Jesus, fucking yeah, there is people pitting. Car, calm the fuck down. I gotta pit anyways now. I got extra damage. It's such a fucking stupid ass race. Yeah, my race is basically done. What an absolutely dumb fucking race. Can't do anything, can't race, lose 10 spots on a start. Just absolute fucking trash. It's like, now there's like people randomly pitting, so how do I even drive when there's people pitting? Sometimes they pit the fucking crew chief's line. There's so much obstacles going against me. It's kind of amazing how bad and shit showy this is. Can't trust the crew chief, can't trust the drivers, can't trust anything. So I have to kind of, I think, enter turn 3 now and just go up high and just hope they pit, because if I'm down low, I will just run them over. Because they give you no warning. And we're 37th, so now we're just going to go back to last after all this. So, oh, that's another wreck. That's Casey Kane, he's sideways. It's kind of like the Kyle Busch thing earlier in the race where he got sideways, but it wasn't enough to be counted as a yellow. For whatever the reason may be. But I guess he saved it. God, props to him, I guess. He really wants to keep this race green too. I almost checked up right in front of freaking Quaffle. That was going to be bad. Why am I in the outside line? This is just... I'm just backing off. I'm just backing the fuck off. Because I know they're going to check up here and I can gain some spots that way. This just sucks. Can't even really have a run. They wreck so much. The car is so... I mean, maybe this wouldn't be as bad if the car was just a little bit better. The fucking transmission. Holy shit, that was just bad. And I don't... And like now, like, is the bottom lane good? I don't know when people are pitting, when they're not, and then I run to... Fuck this goddamn game. God damn. Can't I... What the fuck am I supposed to do when they fucking check up so fucking much? God! More people pitted. I mean, I would like for it to matter. Bobby Labonte's a lucky dog in 30th. I don't understand that. Let's get this stupid fucking race over with. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not even going to get enough credits. I mean, I don't think I was going to get enough to even get an upgrade of any kind, but... Just want to get out of here. This is such a dumb-ass fucking race. Just unbelievable how bad this is. I've never played 2013 on PC, and I've only done a couple, like, at Bristol and maybe some of the super speedways, but I haven't done Texas on this game, but... I've done Bristol, obviously, in the past, but never done Texas. But Jesus Christ, this might be worse than fucking Bristol. For a mile and a half like this to be this filled with wrecks is really, really fucking depressing and disappointing. The people were fucking pitting. I can't just... I cannot just mid-corner just turn right when I'm already committed to a certain fucking lane. It's physically impossible. Like, holy shit. And in that time, of course, of all times, then they're like, alright, we're gonna pit. Like, how am I supposed to anticipate that? How am I supposed to figure all that out? It's just, you just can't. This track is just such a lucky gamble. And hopefully just having things work out to finish good. Unfortunately, that's what it comes down to. There's no skill, no driving prowess. It's just pure dumb luck. And somehow I'm 27th, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna go back to like 37th after this starts, so... This doesn't mean anything. Yeah, 37 just about, so. Yeah, what am I going to do in 2 laps to gain all those spots? Also, honestly, of course he has to win like a shit show race. People are checking up in front of me. Let's get this dumb race over with, and then they can wreck as much as they fucking please. This is just dumb. It's unbelievably dumb. Such a shame. I don't mind racing at Texas in these games, but this is just fucking sad. Absolutely just fucking sad how this whole race transpired. I can't do good in shit show fucking races because I have, like, no luck. So, hooray. Hooray to all of this. I don't even know what lane to be in, because sometimes the outside, sometimes they pit, sometimes they don't, so it's like, okay, well, okay, that lap they didn't pit, so I don't know. Whatever, we'll get off turn 4, Logano wins a bullshit fucking race, and we'll salvage a 27th. Congratulations to all that. That was so fucking stupid. Unbelievably stupid. I like, that felt worse than Bristol, even though I don't know if it was, but, like, holy shit, for a mile and a half, that was easily the worst, and I don't know if there would be anything worse. I mean, maybe Charlotte, but, like, it's unfucking. It's borderline unplayable when it's this bad. Like, give me fucking Heat 4. I'll play that every goddamn day, because, like, this was such a joke. Let's look at the finishing results of this absolute dumpster fire garbage race. Of course, Logano has to win a trash race that means nothing. It's the most Logano thing ever. And now my crew chief's just breathing into the mic like it's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 garbage. That's fun. Kerr had a bad finish. That's just, yeah, add more salt to the wound. Add more salt to the wound to this awful race. That's our top 10. Yippee-ki-yay. What an absolute disaster. Pray to God we can go to this race later in the career mode, like 6 months later. And we'll have more upgrades, and the race will still be a caution fest, but at least I'll have the proper upgrades to have the transmission go through the normal gears and not lose 10 spots, because that was just stupid.
Never pass up a chance to upgrade the brakes.
Holy shit. That, I don't know how many yellows we ended up having, but that was just embarrassing. Even Bristol, somehow Bristol, we had like a 15-20 lap green flag run. We had it, like, that was just embarrassing. So, I don't even know what to say to that. We got 100,000 credits, I think. We got a secondary. That's cool. I don't know why or how, but we'll get 2 of them. We'll get Moog. All right, we'll get 3 of them. Sure, that's neat. More credits, and now we'll be very close to getting a transmission upgrade because we're doing that. I mean, probably chassis would make more sense, but after fucking Texas, we need transmission. We need something to get through the gears and not lose 10 spots. I know we were underpowered in engine, but like that shifting killed us, and we're all. If I just finished a little bit better, I could have gone. That's just wonderful. Richmond's gonna suck anyways, because that's just no, it's Kansas this week. Okay, maybe I'll do something there. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But for now, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm done. That was just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And just embarrassing that I even had to run that. Like, I literally would want to run NASCAR Heat Evolution at fucking Texas, because at least the AI don't wreck themselves. They do a little goofy shit on the front straightaway, but they don't wreck themselves like that. That reminds me of NASCAR Heat 2 at Texas, because they wreck themselves a lot there too. But I don't remember even being that bad in that game compared to this. Like, this was just pitiful. Big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters: Dave and our Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrot, Golf Kim 100, Mexican 1986, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every month. It does me a lot, and it's really appreciated, so just thank you. That'll do it for me. Next episode will be Kansas. I would imagine it'll be a little bit better than Texas, but I don't really remember, so yeah, so I'm done. I'll see you all later, and have a good day.